The Syrian government says it is ready to recapture the last major rebel stronghold in the country, that of Idlib. Damascus has been deploying additional forces on the front line of the enclave, though says it's still willing to pursue a course of reconciliation. However, that idea was earlier snubbed by the key militant group controlling the area, that of Tahrir al-Sham. The group's chief has warned other factions from taking part in any talks with Damascus. Meanwhile, the Russian Defense Ministry has warned that militants in Idlib are preparing a provocation. Moscow says it has intelligence that jihadists are getting ready and intending to stage a chemical attack and then to lay the blame on the Assad government.
A strike on Kafir Zaita using poison-laden missiles is planned within the next 48 hours. Thus, some players outside the region are preparing yet more provocations on Syrian soil involving chemical weapons, with the aim of destabilizing the situation there and undermining the positive dynamics of the ongoing peace process.
More, the missive warns that it's the White Helmets, a pro-rebel group, that'll be there first, with cameras and tweets, as they usually are whenever there are rumors of chemical attacks. And we've reached out to them for comment. And, as is also usual, the US and its pals stand ready, with guns drawn.
We now see plans for the Syrian regime to resume offensive military activities in Idlib province. We are obviously concerned about the possibility that Assad may use chemical weapons again. If the Syrian regime uses chemical weapons, we will respond very strongly.
It's getting very hot in the area. America has just pulled up another guided missile cruiser packed with Tomahawk missiles, the weapon of choice when attacking Syria. Also, US strategic bombers, heavy-duty stuff, have just arrived in the neighborhood. The Russians are also acting, moving more and more ships to the Mediterranean. Rumors say submarines too. And it's all dreadfully reminiscent of what happened last time. Mere weeks before the alleged chemical incident in Ghouta, the incident that provoked a British, French and US missile barrage. Well, mere weeks before that, the Russians warned that rebels were preparing to stage a chemical attack. Now they're warning it'll happen again, which begs the question, why, oh why, would Assad, who has almost won this war, why would he launch a chemical attack and invite disaster now?
There is no value for Syria or its allies in using chemical weapons against any of the terrorists. Syria is already winning. Syria has already won along with its allies, along with Russia and with Iran and Hezbollah. They have already essentially defeated the Takfiri terrorists. It's now cleanup time. The other thing you've got is we have so many times been told that the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Warfare has emptied Syria of all of its chemical weapons. This happened a few years ago, but we keep getting told Syria is making chemical weapons.